But what can you do? This is farming. You lose or win. But can't complain. Though it's not the complete field which is big like this. If I had a field like this complete, hey, I'll be talking something else. These ones here, this area here, it's a good area. The soil was good, the manure, can't complain. Hello everyone, welcome to our organic garlic field again. So this time we planted this garlic in April, so now it's September. That is roughly about 5 months time now, and it's ready for harvesting. As you can see, some of it is starting to dry out. So when it's starting to dry out, it shows that it's ready for harvest, though some of it is already dried up too much. As you can see, this one is quite a big one. It's quite a big one, as you can see. It's quite a big one, as you can see. So what we are doing now is the harvesting. So what you do is you get your fork. This is your garden fork, just to loosen up the soil, so that when you are pulling it out, it has to come out with its roots and the stem intact, so that when you are curing, that is the last stage of curing, of drying it out. So what I'm doing now is I'm loosening the soil. As you can see, just put a fork, just careful with my irrigation pipes here, the drip irrigation line. So I just pull my garden fork in, and then lift up the soil to loosen it up. As you can see what I'm doing here, just making it loose. In your garden fork, make sure that it's not too close to the garlic, so that you don't damage it under the ground there, since you cannot see under the ground. So you are loosening the soil, so that when you are pulling it up, you won't have any struggle come out to the roots. So it's just a simple task that I'm doing here, just to loosen up the soil. So as you can see, some of them, as you can see, they are quite big. Some of it is quite big. So when you're pulling out, it comes out like this. This is how it comes out. As you can see, this is how big it is. Though it's not the complete field which is big like this. If I had a field like this complete, hey, I'll be talking something else. But as you know, my soil here is some patches where it's not correct. I think it has something to do with manure. So that means I'm experiencing a lot here. Some areas need manure, so that when you are planting and watering, your crop will come out 100% like these ones here. This area here, it's a good area. The soil was good and the manure, can't complain. But some areas now, further in the field there, it wasn't that good anyway. But what can you do? This is farming. You lose or win. But can't complain. It's good as well. This is this area where I've loosened. So now you have to just come here, and then you start picking. So you're just pulling out easily like this. So we are pulling everything. We are not grading yet. I will show you next stage. So this is how we pull. You pull your garlic. You see now, this is what happens when there are some worms under. It will just chow the garlic. But now the problem with this garlic, now you don't put pesticides to kill those worms now. So you just have to be patient with them. It's not like they are completely going to destroy the whole field. Just a bit of just a few plants that will be destroyed, but most of it is okay. It's coming out is okay. As you can see, when I'm pulling, every plant is coming out just like it's supposed to be, with its roots and the stem intact. Roots and stem intact. So we're pulling up. There's another one. So when the stem is weak, that shows those are the first ones to mature. In the smallest, I'm just harvesting them so that we grade them.
You see, again with the farmer boko.
So this is where I'm doing the grading. So you have to just put it down. So as I'm grading, I'll also be removing the soil so that remove the soil as much as possible. So this is the first grade. So it's going to the far end of that side there. So if it's like a middle, like these ones here, just put them here. And these are the big ones, the first ones on the first area there. And these ones. So it's much easier and better as you are harvesting. You put them in bunches of how you want to grade them. As you can see, this is how I'm grading my garlic. So this process of grading, it actually makes everything better for you and much easier as you are right here in the field. Unlike just harvesting and then you piling them randomly without grading them, that will give you much extra labor. So I just maybe it's my own technique. Others have their own technique, but I'm finding this much easier when I'll be finishing, when I'll be bundling them. So when I'm going for curing, so that means I'll just come grab a bunch and then tie them up and then hang them on the curing stage. So as of now, this is what I'm doing on the harvesting part of my garlic. Now
If I may ask, what is curing for some of the people who do not know?
Curing, that's the last stage. It's actually just drying it up. It's just drying. You dry them under the shade. That's the way it is. So it's just a terminology of drying your crop. There's curing tobacco, onions, garlic. I think most of the stuff that is harvested, when you are drying it up, it's called curing. Because you are not drying it direct on the sun, you are putting it under the shade and hanging it there, so that it take about 5 weeks or to 6 weeks for it to be completely dried up. So this process causes it to be preserved much longer on the shelf counter. Since this is organic, that means it will last even a year or 2 years after it has been properly cured under the shade. So basically that's what we do.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Snack time after a long day. Hey guys, don't forget, for all those who like strawberries, they are available now. And also the runners, for those who like to start strawberry farming, we also have the runners available. Just get in touch. And thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for the great support. Don't forget to share and like and subscribe to our videos.